Hello children, good morning. Let us talk today about the English grammar topic tenses. What are tenses? A verb based method used to indicate the time and sometimes the continuation or completeness of an action or state in relation to the time of speaking is known as tenses. Tenses has originated from the Latin word tempus, that means time. The concept of tense in English is a method that we use to refer time. Time in the context of past, present and future. So in short, whenever we are talking about an action or a verb that that talks about an action that has taken place in past or is in continuation in the present time or is going to take place in the future, then it is termed as tense. Now let us look at some sentences. Birds fly in the air. My brother flew to England last week. I shall fly a kite on Sunday. Now, here in the first sentence, we can see the verb used is fly and it refers to the present time because the birds fly in the air. So, we are talking about the flying of the birds. My brother flew to England last week. Now here brother is not flying but he is going to England through aeroplane. So we are talking about the action taking place that he went to or he flew to England last week. So it refers to the action that has taken in the past because he had gone last week. In the third sentence, as we see, I shall fly a kite on Sunday. So, the verb in the third sentence, shall fly. So, shall is a supporting word that helps the verb fly, and that refers to the future tense or it refers to the future. So, the tense of a verb shows the time when an action takes place. So, as I said before, with that context, there are three tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. In order to show at what stage an action is, each of the three tenses has been subdivided into four heads, that is, four subdivisions. So, what are those four subdivisions? They are indefinite tense, continuous or progressive tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. So, let us again look at the sentences in a different way. When we are talking in the indefinite form or you can tell in the simple tense, then we say it in the present tense as I play, in the past tense as I played. So in present tense we may write in the regular verb form in the base form as I play. We may add s or es to it, whereas in past tense we add d or ed. Whereas in the future tense we use words like will or shall. Whenever we are talking about the continuous or progressive tense, then we add an ing form along with the base form of the verb. So, here we can see in the present tense, it is I am playing. With the past tense it is I was playing, and in the future tense it is I shall be playing. With the perfect tense we use the words like have, had, and in the perfect tense we use shall, have form along with the verb. So I have played, I had played, and in the future tense we use it as I shall have played. When we talk about the perfect continuous tense, in the present tense, the sentence would be I have been playing. In the past tense, we use had. So, I had been playing. And in the future tense, I shall have been playing. So, we can frame sentences out of this further with the other tenses in the present tense, past tense and the future tense. Thus, the tense of a verb does not show only the time of an action or event only, it shows the state of that action also. Now, let's concentrate on the first tense today, that is the simple present tense. As we talked about the indefinite form. Indefinite means simple form. So, today we will talk about simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express a habitual action. Now, what do we mean by habitual action? I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, that is a habit. I wake up every day. I go to temple every Sunday. I brush my teeth every day. So these are the actions that are habitual, that takes place every day. So these sentences are always in the simple present tense. A general truth. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. These are the sentences which are universal, or you can say that that is a general truth and we cannot change it. So, those sentences are always in the simple present tense, or it uses the simple present tense. What is happening? So, if you are talking about an event that is happening, and this is used only in exclamatory sentence, not in other sentences, because if we talk about other sentences then it will be in the continuous or progressive tense. Okay, whenever we are giving an order or whenever we are requesting for something, for example, close the door, shut the door, shut the windows. So, these are the requests or order made. So, in those sentences we use simple present tense. Now, let us see some examples. When we talk about a habitual action, say for example, I go for a walk daily. So here you may see that we have used the verb go, and the sentence is a habitual action, that I go for a walk daily. When I say daily, that means that I do every day, and so it's a habitual action and it is in the simple present tense. He comes to school at 8 o'clock. Again, here coming to school regularly at 8 o'clock. So that is a habitual action. So that time cannot change. So we say it in the simple present tense, or we use it in the simple present tense. As I said just now, general truth. The sun rises in the east. So that is a general truth. 2 and 2 makes 4. Now that is a general truth. We cannot say 2 and 2 makes 5. And we cannot say that 2 and 3 makes 4. So 2 and 2 makes 4. 2 and 2 make 4. Actually that is a proverb, but it is a general truth, and so it is used in the simple present tense. What is happening? When we are talking about some event, and that too in the exclamation mark. Here comes the chief guest, or here comes the bride. So these are the sentence which shows exclamation of someone's arrival or some event that is happening, and that is in the simple present tense. An order or request: obey your teachers, sit down, stand up. So these are the words, these are the sentences that are always in the simple present tense. Okay, so that's all for today for the tenses. Next time we'll move on to the next form or the next subtopic of tenses, that is the present continuous tense. Hope you have understood the first kind of tense, that is the simple present tense. Have a nice day. Thank you.